Hi Nora, I'm Jess. Thank you for coming in to see me today. Can you tell me a little bit why you're here?
Sure. I came in with the help and convincing of my husband. I have just been really overwhelmed lately. I'm the mother of 2 children, and I'm in a career right now where I'm kind of trying to pursue my education. So I've been going back to school for a year, and I've put my own health on a back burner. And in kind of effect of that, I've gained a lot of unnecessary weight that I don't want on my body. So I'm not necessarily happy with my life right now.
Well, thank you for coming in today. It takes a strong and educated woman to realize that she needs help to change her life, and I can see you're taking those necessary steps to be able to do that. Can you tell me about a typical day of the week for you, from when you wake up, from when you go to bed?
Sure. In the morning, I wake up around 6:30 and I get my 2 children ready for school. I enjoy cooking, so I like to make them breakfast, normally like pancakes or waffles, and then I get to work at about 8 o'clock. I work Monday through Friday from about 8 to 5, and when I'm at work, I sit at my desk. I enjoy what I'm doing, but it's generally a sedentary lifestyle. The most walking that I get is when I go to meetings or I'm sitting in a conference room. And then during my lunch break, I normally bring lunch from home, but I eat it at my desk as well. So I continue working while I'm at my desk, or I'll do some online food shopping and whatnot. I get home from work and I pick my children up from school, and then kind of am cooking dinner and helping with their homework at the same time. After we eat dinner, I'm cleaning the kitchen. They're getting ready for bed, and then I find myself exhausted and I just watch TV until I fall asleep. I don't really think about working out or have time or the energy to necessarily do so.
I can see you spend a lot of time taking care of others. Can you tell me what worries about you about your current state of health?
I've got to do something different in my life. I'm at the point where I have so much unnecessary weight on my body that I'm not happy and I'm not comfortable. I believe all my physical inactivity and sedentary lifestyle is really starting to take a toll.
So, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being not prepared at all and 10 being already changing, where do you see yourself at this point in time wanting to improve your life and increase your physical activity? Please circle. So, I see you circled a 6. Why are you at a 6 and not at a higher number? What are some barriers that can help you overcome that barrier?
I believe that I'm definitely on the right side of the scale. I am ready and prepared to make this change. I just believe that I lack the self-confidence and the motivation to initiate it and to pursue it, because I've been so sedentary for so long that I'm uncomfortable with physical activity. I don't really know how to go about it. It feels so foreign to me because I haven't been physically active in such a long time.
Well, I'm glad you've realized the benefits of becoming physically active. It's very common for people to forget how to exercise properly. Let us use this ruler to gauge your confidence level. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being non-confident and 10 being very confident, how confident are you to be able to initiate this behavior change? Please circle.
I would say I'm in between a 4 or a 5.
That's a good realization. Do you think you would be more confident with the encouragement from your friends and family?
Yes, as I had mentioned, I am a people person and I'm with my kids clearly a lot, and my husband. So I do believe that having their support and working maybe with them or exercising with them even would be helpful.
Very good.
Let's look at some of the stressors that may be influencing your confidence level and preparation to actually making this behavior change. On this piece of paper, can you maybe jot down the top 5 current stressors that you're experiencing in your life?
Sure. Okay.
Great work. Now, what's your top stressor?
Honestly, it's lack of time. My entire life, I've been continuing my education, taking care of my family, and developing my career, that I just have not had time.
Okay. Can I share with you maybe a piece of information in an outlet that I've experienced and know that a lot of my other clients who are busy working mothers have utilized, and it's helped them?
Sure, what is it?
It is not uncommon to possibly hire a nanny or some type of service to come in and do the cleaning and cooking for you daily or even once a week as per your own personal schedule. It's something that maybe can just lighten your load a little bit. How would you feel about something like that?
That actually sounds like a great idea. That would definitely decrease the time I would have around the house cooking and cleaning, which she could help me with, and it would increase the time that I have for myself.
Right. So I'm glad that you kind of like that idea and are maybe like open to that happening. What other stressors on your list that you wrote down may be influencing you in making this behavior change of picking up light exercise?
So what I wrote is that I forget how to exercise properly. I honestly cannot remember good workouts to do since when I was younger. I don't remember how to do any.
Exercising does not need to be professional. You could do it in a light social manner. With your newfound time, maybe you could take a walk with your children around the neighborhood or play sports with them, like around your home. Anything light and kind of social what might be fitting for you. So how do you feel about something like that? Incorporating your children and making it like a
That
friendly
actually
setting?
sounds like a great idea because I do enough chores around the house that I don't want exercising to be a chore. Just going for a simple walk around the block with my children will give us more bonding time and also increase my health.
Okay, great. So now let's talk about maybe setting some specific goals. They don't have to be long term. We're just going to focus on right now. So let's set some goals because goal setting is great for kind of getting your mind prepared and ready to be making this change, and it puts your efforts and attention onto something.
That sounds great. I mean, I do want to start increasing my physical activity within the next 6 months.
Perfect. So if you were to create a log, that would just be like your first goal that you would write down. So how do you think you would go about increasing that activity for that duration of time?
I think what's manageable for me is maybe 45 minutes a day, 4 days a week, just increasing my physical activity, going on walks with my children before dinner, then sitting down for a nice healthy meal with them after.
Great. That taking walks each day is a good way to bring you to a healthier point in your life where you may start feeling better about your body and you'll start losing weight. What are some possible barriers that you think you may run into that may cause you to not want to go outside and go on those walks with your children?
Honestly, I'm still a little nervous that I'll be too tired to even go on these walks.
Okay, so how do you think that you can overcome that feeling of rundownness, and then possibly would you consider giving yourself a reward once you do overcome it?
You know, if I do talk to my children, have them motivate me to go on these walks and take a walk with me, then I feel like I'd be more motivated to do that if my children are helping me out. And I can reward myself and even them with a movie night once a week.
Great, so that's creating a healthy and helping relationship. So that's a great idea. And you could also maybe even incorporate your friends as you're incorporating your children, and you could go on these walks, say, during your lunchtime. And that's also creating that helping, healthy relationship for you to draw upon. And now, why do you think that this goal is so important to you?
I honestly want to start walking every day so I can feel good about myself again. I want to make inner peace with my body. I want to feel healthy, be physically active again. I haven't worked out and I've gained so much weight over the years. And I feel like this will just improve my relationship with my family and improve my health status overall.
Great, so I can sense a high importance and you even have some confidence, so that's good. You're at a great starting point and I think that you have a lot of potential. What are 3 steps that you believe and are comfortable taking to reach this short-term goal?
Well, one would be to definitely set aside time after work for myself. I need to set aside that time strictly for exercise. Second would be to have people motivate me, call up friends and family to go on a walk with me. And third would definitely be to get up from my desk in my office. I sit stationary all day, and I know if I took some steps, use the stairs, get up for lunch, then that would definitely help me achieve my goal.
Great, so you sound very focused and determined, and you've incorporated your family and work environments to sound realistic in making these changes. Why do you think, though, although realistic, it might be challenging?
I feel like this is realistic because I've been struggling with weight my whole life. I've gained so much weight over the years, but now I am determined and wanting to make peace with my inner body, become to a healthier state. This will be challenging because exercise has become foreign to me. I haven't exercised in so long, but I'm aware of the serious consequences, and I'm ready to get back into the swing of things and increase my physical activity and make a behavior change.
Right, and I think it's a good realization that you've had that it has been foreign to you, and I think we devised a good plan to incorporate some light social exercising for you to get back into the game. So I'm very happy that you did come in, and I'm very happy that we had this conversation. And I think that you're on a great track, and I would love for you to schedule an appointment so that we could meet down again and discuss your progress in about 6 months or however so. You can continue with that logging, and we could see where your short-term goal has taken you and how much progress you have made.
Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
You too.